Alright guys, I wanted to remind you guys before we get into the video that we are doing an Oculus Quest 2 Elite Battery Strap and possibly even a Quest 2 giveaway on the channel. Click on this link here to get access to it. It's free to do it. All you got to do is follow a couple steps, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be entered in the giveaway. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so the first one on our list is for best sports game, and I don't think this game needs any introduction. This was an easy choice for me. It is 11 Table Tennis, a game that I've been playing, you know, for many months now at this point. I play it every time I turn my Quest on. This is the game I go to first. It's so realistic, so much fun to play, has online multiplayer, always has people online to play against, and it is definitely my favorite sports game on the Oculus Quest 2. That is 11 Table Tennis. The next one on this list is for Best Battle Royale. Now, granted, there's not a lot of competition on the Quest for this, but this deserves a genre of its own because it's taken the world by storm in VR, and that is Population 1. They just dropped their Season 1 update here recently, and people are really enjoying this game. Another game that is really popular online, no issues with finding people. 18 players go online, and you basically battle it out to be the last team standing out of the three. And, you know, they added new weapons now. You know, they're always doing cosmetic changes to the maps. You know, they're always updating this game. And, of course, now they have a battle pass if you choose to partake to give them a couple of dollars and doing the cosmetic thing where you can get cosmetics just for playing. And you can still unlock cosmetics just for playing. You don't need to do the battle pass if you don't want to. But the game's fantastic. I've been playing it. Me and my wife have been really enjoying it. A lot of teamwork-oriented stuff. The flying around, the mechanics in the game, how easy it is to get into, the banana here that you can use to gain health is just awesome. And they did a really good job with this one, and they keep supporting it all the time. So check this one out, guys. That is Population 1 for Best Battle Royale. Now, the next one on this list is definitely the newest game on the list that I've been playing here for a little bit now, and that is Hyperdash, coming in for the Best FPS Game on the Oculus Quest 2. This is my favorite game. It's so fast-paced. I love the community and the game modes that are in here. You know, there's deathmatch, there's control point, there's payload. You know, there's the maps are really well done. But the thing that sets this one apart, that's really fun, besides being really fast-paced, and besides that, and the art style, is the dashing mechanic, because you can actually dash, as you can see, on all these different rails. And of course, the dashing is tied to an energy mechanic, so you can't just dash all day long. But dashing on these rails and stuff and just going around the map is just so much fun. The maps are so well designed, and the action is so fast paced. The weapons are all fun to use. Another one that I've been playing constantly, even though it just came out over and over again, guys. Hyperdash, coming in as the best FPS game on the Quest 2. The next one on this list here is for Best Fitness Game. Best Fitness Game. Now, this is Thrill of the Fight. Thrill of the Fight is, of course, a boxing game, and if you guys are looking for a full-on workout, this is the game that you want. This will make you sweat literally after one round of playing, guys. This is boxing. It's done really well in the Quest 2. I don't think much else needs to be said. If you guys want a boxing game and you want a workout game, this is the game you need to get. You won't get a better workout on the Quest than this, for sure. Guys, check it out. Best Fitness Game, Thrill of the Fight. The next game on this list is for Best Action Game, and that is SuperHot VR, one that we've had for a long time now, but still is fantastic and really fun to play. I don't think there's a lot that needs to be said for this one, because we've been playing this one for such a long time, but this is definitely the best action game on the Quest. It's so much fun using the mechanics of you know, time moving when you move, and it's just a really solid game, guys. Best Action Game, SuperHot VR. The next one on the list here is for Best Arcade Game, and we're talking about Blaston. Blaston came out, and it kind of came out of nowhere for me because I didn't know what this game was, and now it's become one of my favorite arcade games to play in here. Basically, it's a 1v1 dueling game, and think about like a bullet hell shooter where you basically have all these weapons around you that you're grabbing, you're shooting them at your opponent, dipping and dodging out of the way, trying to eliminate their their health bar, and trying to be the last person standing. And it's best out of 3 rounds. And I love the art style. I love the fact that now they added updates where there can be people in the stands actually watching you and then going next up to challenge you. They added a little social area hub where you can actually meet people before you actually battle and stuff, like hang out at a little bar lounge kind of area. So hopefully they even expand on that further. But this game is fantastic, guys, especially for the price of $10. This is the one that you guys don't want to miss. Best arcade game on the Oculus Quest is Blaston. The next one we're going to be talking about here is for best horror game. I love showing horror games to my friends and family when they come over to see how much they get scared, and it's consistently been Affected the Manor being the one that I show them. It's a 15 to 30 minute experience that you can go through the haunted house, and you basically get scared. Like you walk through a haunted house in real life, you get all these jump scares and stuff all over the place, and they even added an update now where you can actually do like a cool little like run that's always procedurally generated, so things are always changing. That you kind of have to get as far as possible in there, which is part of this darkness update, and that's really, really cool. And of course they updated it for the Quest 2 now, so it actually has specific enhancement for the Quest 2, as you're seeing here, and how much better it looks. This is definitely my favorite horror game to show family and friends when they come over. Really easy experience to get into, scary as hell, and like I said, it's a 15 to 20 minute experience that people can easily, play when they come over, and really easy to show off. So Affected the Manor coming in for best horror game. The next one we're talking about is for best social game, and that is AltSpace VR, guys. AltSpace VR has been around since the beginning, and it's definitely my best social experience in VR because everyone seems to be so nice there. There's mods and stuff that take care of things if things are getting out of hand, but there's so much stuff to do in here. The environments are all different. People are always creating environments. You can go to comedy shows, you can just hang around and go to dance parties with people, as you're seeing here. You can see storytelling. There's always new events to look forward to on a daily basis that you can get into, and they're always doing different things. And like I said, the environments are cool, and the people in the community in here are really cool to talk to and stuff. They even have some games that you can play with people, as you guys are seeing here, Dungeons and Dragons and holograms against humanity and stuff. So there's a lot of things to check out in this game, guys. It's definitely my favorite social game in here. Really fun for adults and kids alike, and everyone seems to be doing well in there. There's not a lot of craziness going on in this game like some of the other games out there. So really, really great social game, and they're always improving it on a constant basis. That's AltSpace VR. The next one on this list came out a little bit ago, and that was Dash Dash World, coming in for best racing game on the Quest 2, guys. If you wanted Mario Kart in VR, this is it. It is a fantastic game. They're always adding updates to it. They've already added a bunch of maps to it, and added Quest 2 specific enhancements now, so things look even better on the Quest 2. Has full online multiplayer support now with 8 players. Immersive driving controls, as you're seeing here. So many options you can play with. The maps are so well designed, so creative, and the controls are so much fun, and it is definitely a Mario Kart in VR. It's fantastic, guys. Don't miss this one. Dash Dash World for best racing game on the Quest 2. The next one we're going to be talking about is for the best interactive story. Now, I think this one doesn't need any introduction either. It's been out for a while. It's the Vader Immortal series. As a huge Star Wars fan myself, this is one that I couldn't miss. And the Vader Immortal series comprised of 3 different parts, each releasing for $10 each, but now I believe you can get all 3 for $24.99, and I think that price is worth it. Each series is about an hour to an hour and a half long, usually to beat. Depending on how much you explore the world and stuff as you're going through it. But on top of that, there's also the dojo mode, which in my opinion is worth your $10 for each series on its own, where you can use a lightsaber and stuff like that and basically try to progress and get as far as possible by defeating enemies and stuff. But the story is really, really cool, and it gives you an in-depth look into how storytelling can be done in VR. And of course, it being Star Wars is fantastic, guys. They did a really, really good job with this one, even though it's a little short and everyone wants a longer story. It's a fantastic game that they did here, and definitely one that you guys should check out. The next one on this list is one of my favorite party games on the Quest 2, and that is Acron Attack of the Squirrels. This is a great party game because you can actually have one person in VR acting as a tree that basically has to, eliminate all these squirrels who are coming out there and trying to steal these Acrons from them. And then everyone else uses their cell phones and their squirrels, and they each have their own special powers that they have, special abilities, and you all work together to try to steal these acorns from the tree while the tree is actually throwing things at them and basically trying to eliminate them. So it's a constant frantic back and forth between all the members, and it's a fantastic party game to have with people around the home. And we've had a lot of fun playing this one with everyone, and it's easy to play because everyone's got a phone, and then one person in VR. Everyone usually has one Quest in the house, so this fits the bill really well. So that's Acron Attack of the Squirrels coming in a best party game for the Quest. The next one, another one that doesn't need any introduction, but this is for best music game on the Quest 2. And of course, we're talking about Beat Saber, the music game that's taken the world by storm as far as VR goes, and the most highly sold game on the Quest for a reason. It's a fantastic game, guys, and definitely one that you should be checking out first when you get your Quest. That is Beat Saber for best music game on the Quest 2. The next one here is for best multiplayer on the Quest 2, and that's Top Golf with ProPutt. Now, when this first came out, it was just a basic golf game that, you know, you did some courses on and stuff, but recently when they did this update, it made it much more social. Now there's an actual lounge where you can actually play, you know, ProPutt like you do when you go to a Top Golf range, and you can play with 8 other people with your friends, and then there's like an environment that you can walk out behind you, and you know, there's all these video feeds around you where you can actually watch YouTube videos and stuff while you're playing. You know, there's different mini games that you can play behind you, not even just that, and of course it has a full-featured golf game in it itself. But as far as a multiplayer social game or a multiplayer game, this is it, guys. You can get 8 players, have fun in the social lobby, play golf, play ProPutt, you know, play all the different mini games behind you. They have some, you know, a bunch of different mini games that you can play, and this game is fantastic, guys. It's easily risen up in my ranks. That's Top Golf with ProPutt, best multiplayer game on the Quest 2. And the next one on this list is a game that I recently just got into, and it's for best RPG, and this is Orbus VR Reborn. A game that's been actually, you know, this game has been going on for a long time now. They've been updating this game and doing all the things to it. But if you guys are fans of VR, if you want basically what the most you can get like Zelda in VR, where you're basically doing all these different, you know, party up, or basically like WoW, if you guys have played World of Warcraft. This is basically that in VR, as close as we're gonna get, you know, for where VR is right now. And it's really, really fun. You basically gather, you know, your friends and stuff, and you basically go on missions and you go on quests together. And you know, there's a bunch of different things you can do. You can go exploring, do all these different missions. There's all these towns that you can get into. They have updated this game like crazy. There's a lot to do in this game now. You know, you can go fishing like you can see here. You can do the exploring. You can do all these different creation things that you can build. You know, obviously the missions and the things you can do, just socializing with other people as well, of course. And there's just so much content in here if you're a new person to this, that but it does take a little bit to get used to. You have to, you know, learn the mechanics of the game and stuff. But once you get past that, this is definitely the best RPG that exists in VR today. If you guys are looking for a game like World of Warcraft or like Zelda in VR and those type of genres in VR, this is the one that you need to go after. That is Orbus VR Reborn for the best RPG on the Quest 2. And the last one that we're going to be talking about here, guys, is the best survival game on the Quest 2. And we're talking about Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Guys, this game is fantastic. If you guys are fans of The Walking Dead and stuff, or you're fans of zombie games or survival games, this is the game you guys need to get on the Quest 2. You know, the weapons and hitting these zombies really feels like every weapon has some weight to it. The graphics are fantastic for the Quest 2. It's a full-fledged game, you know, with hours of gameplay, and they're still updating this game with new content as is. And, you know, as a zombie game, it's fantastic. As a survival game, it's fantastic. And as a showpiece to what the Oculus Quest can do as far as graphics goes and stuff, this is also fantastic, guys. Check out Walking Dead Saints and Sinners for the best survival game on the Quest 2. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that list on the Quest 2. All these different genres of all these different games that we're talking about here. As I mentioned at the top of the video, don't forget that we have a Quest 2 giveaway happening right now until March 27th, so you guys can get a free either Elite Pro Strap with battery or even a Quest 2, depending on if you reach some certain goals. So click on this link here. Don't miss out, guys. You know, you have to be in it to win it. It's free. There's no reason for you guys not to join. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time.